you can't say enough about the juniors that have been shooting here.
No.
They're incredible shooters.
No, and again, a lot of them are World Cup team members. Cassidy Cox has represented the U.S. on the senior level, but chose to shoot junior for this event.
Neither one of these two are taking any extra time. They're already
Paige
into
gets
it.
that off. Solid 6 for Paige and a 5-liner. It's a 5, but on the 4 line for Toya. So Paige steps up. You see her grabbing her bow to get ready for another arrow. Deep breath.
I think Paige is going to really shoot fast and try to put some pressure on.
I agree. She's going to want to put the pressure on Toya. She isn't going to want to give her an opening. Another 6, solid. And Toya answers with a 6. She's not backing down.
I don't think either one of these girls are going to back down. I think it's going to be an absolute battle throughout this.
I agree.
And I think this is going to be one of your best matches.
Yes. Again, we see Paige drawing back first, coming into anchor. But Toya not far behind her. Gets the shot off first.
Paige is still pulling through on that release.
Nope. Smart decision she made there.
She's been having a little bit of issue with that release.
She's actually had pretty much entire equipment issues this field championship. Her arrows were breaking on the back end. She actually
I remember we were cutting them the other day with the knife.
Yeah, she was down to 3 arrows of full length, cut the rest of her arrows, and adjusted her sight marks all over again for the shorter arrows. And that
looks
I think
to
caught.
Be a 666.
I'm pretty sure that's an 18,
They're
which would
calling
give her
it
a
an
2 point. Yeah. But that's really all the
we got extremely lucky, and we end up at a tent right when it started.
Oh, I hate you.
I know you do.
I had to shoot the 2 hardest targets on the marked day in that pouring rain.
Toya.
So she got her arrow off first, but Paige's is a nice 6 there.
And she's a 5-liner again.
Yep. So.
And still on the left.
Toya's not happy about that. You see her looking back at her coach. See, I expect her to shoot this one pretty quick now. Usually when Toya gets angry, shots fire a little bit faster. So let's see if she can settle in.
I think Paige is just really comfortable right now.
Yeah. Ooh,
and that's a high 4.
That's a high 4. Uncharacteristic. Paige took a long time.
Good girl.
She lets that down. 58 seconds on the clock.
Still plenty of time.
So plenty of time. Again, both of these girls are used to target events with 20 seconds on the clock to shoot in a finals match. So Paige is going to draw back with 45 seconds, so more than enough time for 2 arrows. And that's another 6. So she's really putting the pressure on Toya here.
She's got plenty of time. She's got 30 seconds. Toya is not looking comfortable.
No.
She really looks uncomfortable
It's very uncharacteristic in a field course to see Toya look the way she looks. Usually she looks very calm. It looks second nature to her because she grew up shooting field.
We've got 17 seconds left. Plenty of time for Paige.
That looks solid.
Just under for a 5.
So she'll be happy with that target. 17.
Great target. She is.
Oh, for sure.
To be able to battle through that.
Yeah, and she still was seated well after the first day. She wasn't in second, but she was, I believe, top 5. Now Toya gets up fast shot again for a
5-liner.
Really surprised by that. And Paige shoots a 6.
Looks like a solid upper 6.
They're calling it 5-star, so we'll have to wait.
From our seats, it looks pretty well in, but we're just looking at a TV screen.
Same thing you're seeing at home.
But Toya definitely, she jumped up on that target first. She wanted to put some pressure on.
She wanted to put that 6 down. Now we see her settle in. That shot looked a little bit better than some of her others have been.
They're calling it a 6.
So, yep.
And looks like Paige drilled another 6.
I think also has a 6. So as you see, Toya took a little bit more time. She looked more relaxed and put one right in the middle. So let's see this last arrow. She can do the same thing. Nice and relaxed. And put that in the 6 ring.
That looked like a much better shot.
I think she does. Yeah. So those last 2 shots looked much more like the characteristic Toya shot that I'm used to seeing.
Oh, very much so. She was strong and confident on those ones. The last few shots before that, She looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I wonder if she really was trying to rush to get things off before Paige and if that cost her.
Well, Paige is down to 30. I mean, she's got plenty of time for this last arrow.
Yeah, that's like an hour. Paige is a fast shooter. She and I were definitely some of the faster shots on the compound side when I used to shoot there compared to some of the other women, so not worried about her getting this off with 13 seconds left on the clock.
That's an age as far as Paige is concerned.
She is shaking a little, but
looks like just under.
But she'll be happy with that.
Oh, absolutely.
She'll take the 16, even though she gives a point back.
It's not an easy target.
No. And Toya definitely has the experience at these kind of angles from shooting the Pro Series. So she has a slight advantage here, but Paige is no slouch when it comes to field target.
And Paige is away first.
So she's got a 4.
And they're both 4s.
Toya, I don't think caught the 5, but they're calling it a 4-star, so it may. But either way, that's only a 1-point swing if she gets it. And Paige had a solid lead going into this, so Paige just needs to match Toya on this target.
You hear a lot of encouragement for Paige in the background.
Yeah. That's a 5.
Better 5 by Toya.
Paige is still pulling. She lets
Another
down.
girl. It's almost stressful just watching this.
Oh, I tell you, I think coaching, standing behind an archer in these stressful situations is way worse than shooting the match. I get way more nervous, my heart rate pounding, where when I'm shooting, I feel in control and I know what I'm doing, so.
Yeah.
I feel for Rod in the situation right now, standing behind Paige, knowing she just needs to put up some good shots.
And
that's
Paige is another 4.
But that's, so
and
that's
looks like another 4 for Toya.
So Paige really just needs to hit paper here. Just paper wins her the match. Just nothing
Calm
stupid.
and easy. Calm and easy.
And this is where, as a trigger shooter, you don't try to over-aim. You don't try to hit a 6.
Yeah.
You just get that arrow off.
Shaking a little bit, but...
Yep, that's all she needed. Great
should have been a 4, yep.
And if you notice,
well done, Paige.
Her arrows were actually about a 6-ring size group, just high and left.
Yeah.
And Paige is your new world field champion for the women's compound.